Afternoon all. Right, today I am running a little bit late. I forgot to put my bike and my sat-nav clock forward an hour. So I am running a slight bit late. I don't know why I forgot to put them forward, but I did. Anyway, I'm on my way to a commercial shoot at the moment. Hang on, my sat-nav's talking. Right, yeah, I'm on the way to, I don't know, setting up a new business, and he is having some group photos and some staff photos done. So I'm on the way to shoot that. I'm supposed to be there for 3 o'clock. It is 5 to 3. And it's 10 minutes away. So yes, I'm in a little bit of a rush. Come on, come on, come on. Fucking hell, he was a fat bloke. Tell you what, and this wind as well. Oh, it's bloody killer. Literally. I'm all over the place. Sorry if you can hear my sat-nav. I've turned it down a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't come through the mic. But if it does, oh well. So yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm 30. So I may treat myself to a second GoPro, seeing as my drift mount broke and my drift disappeared and I'm left with one GoPro. Realistically, I'd like to have two on the bike for vlogging. I just think it makes for a more interesting video, having two different angles to look at. Also work wise as well, there's a couple of situations, like say this shoot, I'll be taking the GoPro off and setting it up and probably doing a bit of a time lapse of actual setting the shoot up, doing the shoot, and afterwards, whereas I'd like two angles with that rather than one just high up. Watch me hit every single red light possible. It's always the case when you're running late. You've got plenty of time, all the lights are on green, there's never any traffic. Running a few minutes late, or potentially running late, and the lights screw you over. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Right, I've had a couple of messages asking me why I'm on a scooter, why don't I get myself a real bike? Well, what do you call a real bike? Something that's got gears or something that's got a bigger engine? The reason why I'm on a scooter is 7 years ago I had a motorbike crash. I shattered both of my legs, the bike blew up, took both back of my legs out, I bust my neck, literally everything. So yeah, I was in hospital for just over a year, and then in a heart hospital for the next 3 years. I spent a year in a hospital bed in my mum's dining room, followed by around the same amount of time in a wheelchair. So I wasn't actually walking. Unfortunately now my legs only bend halfway, so what can I ride? The only other option is to have a chopper and extend the controls. Whereas my job, I'm a photographer, I have to carry lots of equipment around, a lot of it's generally on my back. But the thing is, with a scooter, I can put it under my seat, I can put it in the top box, so I can have it on my back. It's just rev and go, there's no faffing around. So work-wise, having a scooter is more practical. On the other hand, if I want to go and do my test now, it's going to cost me around £6,500 to do my test, because my legs don't bend enough for their bikes. So I have to have my own bike, and I'm not going to go and spend some money on a bike, modify it to actually fit my legs to do my test on, just to sell it. So the bike that I really want to get is the Yamaha XVS 1300, and that's going to cost me around £4,500 to get one used. Then it's going to probably cost me around £300–400 to have the controls extended forward safely by a professional. then it's probably going to cost me £700–800 to have all the storage I'm going to need on the bike. And then obviously I've got to go with my test, which is another £600 or so. So for the average Joe going for the test, they're on a learner bike, on an L-plate, they can go and do their test. It's going to cost them £600–700. Whereas me, it's going to cost me 6–7 times that. It's, at the moment, it's not, well, I can't afford to do that at the moment, and it wouldn't be financially suitable for me to do that at the moment. So that's why I'm on a scooter. Even when I do get the XVS, I'll be still keeping the scooter, because there are lots of situations that I don't mind taking this bike, but I would mind taking the XVS. For example, weekends I do a lot of press work, and I have to go through some shitty country roads. Not that the roads are shit, just the fact that there's lots of shit on the roads. I have to go down little trial paths, I have to go across fields sometimes, and I'm not going to be taking my XVS over any of them situations. Sorry if it's a little bit windy, this wind is absolute killer. But yeah, I'm not going to be taking an XVS, something that's cost me a lot of money, over them situations. That will be a bike that I want to keep clean, a bike that I want to go touring with, the one that I don't mind spending 6–7 hours on the bike, a bike that I can be proud of. This is going to be my work bike, and well, got this wind at the moment, it's blowing me all over the place. Yeah, so this is going to be my work bike. And currently at the moment I've got a couple of modifiers in the seat for my flashes. Look at that, I've got to go through all the lights now. What a ball, eh? Yeah, right now I've got camera equipment under my seat, I've got modifiers, I've got light stands. In my top box I've got all my camera equipment that I need, and then at the studio there's everything else. Whereas on an XVS, I could have that, I could have it in the top box, maybe in the side boxes, but I wouldn't be able to have the modifiers because there is not enough room, and there's no storage that is big enough unless I go and get a trailer for it. And I don't want to be riding a bike with a trailer. So yeah, that's why I am on a scooter. Initially it wasn't my choice, but circumstances pushed me towards a scooter, and you know what, I won't go back. I wouldn't not have a scooter. I need a scooter for my line of work. It wouldn't be nice. It wouldn't be nice trying to carry everything on an XVS. It would end up being very costly, because one little scratch on the XVS is not something I'm wanting. This, I don't mind if it gets scratched. This, I don't mind if it gets dirty. Whereas that, I would do. Plus, this, it costs next to nothing for petrol, and earning 45p a mile or claiming 45p a mile back works out financially better on this bike than it does on XVS. Wow, that's loud. So yeah, that is the main reasons why I have this bike. But I will be getting an XVS. If you're not sure what one of them is, and you're new to vlogging, search for Skeggy Cruiser on YouTube. The bike that he rides, that's an XVS 1300. That's what I've ridden before when I was in Greece, when I had this crash, and that's what I'll be wanting again. So currently at the moment I'm trying to save up for extra video equipment, is what I need for work. I'm trying to save for a bike, and I'm also wanting to move apartment. So yeah, everything's money, and when you haven't got an abundance of money, it's a waiting game. So unfortunately for me, and probably for you, I am going to be stuck on this scooter for at least another year. Look at that, every single red light. What a cock. Yeah, I'll be stuck on this for about a year. So that's another reason to get a second camera, make the video a little bit more interesting, make it look a little bit more interesting than what it is. Right, I've got to be there now. So I've managed to shave a little bit of time off because I have my sat nav set 10 minutes faster than usual. I think it's 10 minutes, or it might be 5 minutes. Fucking hell, I hope it's 10 minutes. That was normally to get me everywhere on time. But yeah, as you can see, that didn't work today, because what I thought was 2 o'clock wasn't actually 2 o'clock on my sat nav, it was almost 3. So, yay. You know what, I should have been keeping an eye out for my drift, see if it is actually anywhere still. I guarantee as soon as that came off the back of my bike, someone would have seen it, they'd have picked it up and had it. I may just start sticking up contact information in there. But yeah, I've got a Ghost? No, I've not got a Ghost. I've got a GoPro Silver 4 on my top of my helmet. I'm just waiting for the tether cables to arrive because I know this is stuck. I know it's stuck very well, but I am slightly concerned now my drift bust. Although that was a bit of a makeshift attachment. Come on, Red. Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, so another thing to go wrong, I need to get a new exhaust gasket. I think mine's playing up, my exhaust is blowing slightly. And I've checked the exhaust, it's all actually screwed and attached well, there's nothing coming apart, so it's blowing slightly, so I can only assume it's the gasket, and a friend who's a mechanic assumes the same thing, so I've just ordered one. £8 for a little bit of stuck together spring, yay. Thank you Honda for not making copied parts that work just as well. Ford should just make a bike really. Right then, I've got to try and find this place now because it's not a studio that I've used before. Abbey Studios, is this it? No, that is not it. Right, let's see if it's here. It should be here on the left. Oh, is this it? Oh, I'm guessing this is it, yeah. To see if anything happens. Huh?
Nice motorbike.
Thank you.